From 41 NBC, it's time for Friday Night Football action. You're in the end zone. Brought to you by Ortho Georgia and Forsyth Street Orthopedics. Better together. Steve's Steak and Seafood. Arkwright Road, Macon. Duncan Tire Company, Dublin. And Andy Fields Insurance. Life, Health, and Medicare Advantage. With your host, Bill Shanks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the End Zone. I'm Bill Shanks from Fox Sports 1670 AM in Macon and the Telegraph. We're back for the 7th year of our weekly get-together during football season. Thank you for joining us. And even though it's not football weather yet, it's here. The full schedule starts next week, but we have 6 games on our rundown of teams from Middle Georgia starting the 2014 season. Later on, we'll have our game of the week as the Northside Eagles open up against North Cobb at McConnell Talbert Stadium. We start, however, with Crawford County. Yes, Crawford County. The Eagles are not playing a region schedule this season. They were trying to snap a 43-game losing streak tonight with the Mount Vernon Mustangs from Atlanta and Roberta. Crawford County last won a game on October the 9th in 2009. The Eagles had not made the playoffs in 15 years, the longest drought in Middle Georgia. But they hope a move to a non-region schedule will rejuvenate the program, and a few wins will get more kids out to play. Here we go for some highlights. Our first highlights of the season as Crawford County hosted Mount Vernon. Let's go to the video now and see what happened. All right, here we go. Midway through the first quarter, Mount Vernon driving. 4th down, but the pass is going to be broken up by Quay Wiggins, and Crawford County gets it back. Tyreek Evans on their own 15, keeper up the middle for about 15 yards for a first down. Reeves again now, straight up the middle. He gets about 9 yards right there, and Crawford County is driving. Then on their own 42, Crawford County shotgun. Here comes the pass to Quay Wiggins. And watch this right here. He's going to take off. Right sideline, all the way down. Knock on the door. And not a nice tackle there by Mount Vernon. But the next play, quick play, touchdown. Coming up, Jalen Hicks. It's in there. Eagles on the board first. Hicks will stay on the field. How about kicking it for us? Well, you know what? Hicks can do that as well. It's up and it's barely over the upright for the score. Eagles up by the score of 7-0. Mount Vernon with the ball now on their own 47-yard line. Handoff coming up to the running back. But watch this defensive play. Adrian Lockhart for Crawford County gets the tackle, stops him cold. Then on 4th down, Mount Vernon's going to hand it off to the running back. But Kobe Trotter with a nice play. Eagles taking it over on downs. Into the first quarter, 7-0. Crawford County winning. First play of the second quarter now. Reeves, watch this. Shotgun on the Mount Vernon 49-yard line. Watch him take off. Watch him take off. Look at that run. That's some separation right there, all the way down to the 14-yard line. Pick up of 35 yards. The Eagles are knocking on the door again. Crawford County scored, got it back on the penalty, but it didn't matter. Next play, here's handoff to Jalen Hicks, left side. He's going to score from 22 yards out. That's a touchdown. The PAT was no good, and it was 13-0. Crawford County on top. Mount Vernon drove down the field and was in Crawford County territory. But here's a nice play coming up by Adam Morris, number 17 for the Eagles. Look at this defense. Mount Vernon gets on the board here with a touchdown. But, folks, this is the only time Mount Vernon would score tonight. Look at here. Crawford County was up 13-7, and Crawford County wins. This is big news for the folks in Roberta. They are celebrating tonight, and they should. 41-7 is the final score. Eagles are 1-0 on the season. They host Central Talbot next week. What a great win for them. Now to Dublin for our next game, the Shamrock Bowl. Laney at Dublin. Here we go. It was 7-0 Dublin when we got there, and that was the score at the end of the first quarter. Laney now in Dublin territory. Vincente Tompkins to Andre James. He's going to get a first down right there for Laney. A couple of plays later on the Dublin 1, Tompkins is going to sneak it in, and Laney's going to get on the board right here for the touchdown, and that makes it 7-6. Dublin out on top as the 2-point conversion is going to be no good, and Dublin maintains the 1-point lead. Laney gets it back but hands it to Dublin right here on this score, on this play, and it's going to be a turnover. Fumble. Dublin gets it back. Fighting Irish recover right around midfield. So Dublin is on Laney's 10-yard line. Robert Strickland is going to go to work on the next play here as the Fighting Irish trying to poke it in for the score. Here he is right around the 10-yard line. He heaves it up in the air, but it's going to be picked off by Andre James of Laney. Big interception there as the Fighting Irish were knocking on the door. Laney wins this game on the score of 22-13. Tough loss for Roger Holmes and the Fighting Irish. Dublin will be at Johnson County next Friday. We stay in Dublin and go to Trinity Christian. The Crusaders hosted J.T. Wall and the Trojans from John Millage. Here we go for some highlights now. Trinity Christian with the first play. Wyatt Payne to Cleve Warnock, and that's going to be a complete pass. Nice play down inside the 45-yard line. And it was a big crowd on hand tonight. Good, really a good game between John Millage and Trinity Christian. And now here's Luke Price on a run for Trinity, but the drive is going to be stalled, and John Millage would get it back. Colby McCommon is going to get the run right here. Watch this run. Nice play right here for John Millage as he is finally driven out of bounds. John Millage now, Cody Miller. He's going to get a long run. Watch this through midfield right up there. Spins around. Nice play by John Millage, and he gets inside Trinity's territory. Now Trevor Evans is going to throw it to John Qualls, and Qualls is going to take off and score. How about that right there? Number 49, Qualls with a nice run, in for 6 points. John Millage was up by the score of 7-3. Trinity Christian tries to get back on the board. Wyatt Payne runs it to about the right at midfield. He's knocked out of bounds, and then for John Millage again, he's going to get a fumble there, and this game would be John Millage 26-6. The final is John Millage wins it over Trinity Christian.